I know everyone's felt this before in their life, felt nostalgia, felt whether it be like music or certain experience, whatever. I'm not saying this is a bad thing. This video is not saying that nostalgia is exclusively a bad thing. It's natural. Of course you're going to feel it. It can't be bad. What I am saying though is overconsumption of anything is bad. And when I see on social media so much stuff about nostalgia and everything, it's just depressing in my opinion, because if you overconsume that much, it's just too much for you. So today I'll just talk about how you can develop your mindset around this and how you can actually look forward more to the future and everything. So yeah. And this first point is like what I said before, you don't want to live in the past. And I know this sounds really obvious, but some people need to hear this. And it's the fact that you don't want to overconsume on this nostalgia, live in the past, have nothing to look forward to. And there's a really good quote I read once. It's about your life is in the moment right now, and anything else has already been lived or impossible to see, which is in the future basically. So just focus on the moment now. And the only time I would actually say where looking in the past is actually beneficial is to reflect on those past successes, to help you build confidence, all of that. That would be like the only time where I would say that looking in the past, specifically focusing on the past, would be beneficial to actually helping you grow, helping you develop, that kind of thing. So just remember, it's obvious, but don't overconsume on nostalgia. Don't live in the past. And my second point is the plan for future nostalgia basically. And what that basically is just looking forward to the future. And the way you do this specifically is setting yourself a goal, which you're gonna have to suffer through. Like you're gonna have to suffer to reach that goal. And what I basically mean, there's a really good analogy, which I read before as well, is about, it's like riding a bike. If you start getting shaky, lose your track, and don't go towards the goal, you'll fall off obviously if you go shaky on a bike, you know what I mean? But if you keep going for that goal, keep riding, keep going the same speed, you'll just keep going forwards, keep going towards your goal. It's a really good analogy for goals. And literally, you'll see this happen, like let's say, you've been working really hard on something, like let's say exams for example, you've been working really hard on something. I don't know how relatable, I think this is relatable with like people who try really hard in school, they work really hard in exams and everything. The moment the exams are over, they feel kind of, you don't really know what to do now. It's because you spent the last like few months just really focusing on these exams. This can be with anything by the way. But you feel kind of like, you know, empty right now and you lose your track. But you still need goals at every point of your life just to keep you going. And I'll just talk about that a little bit more. And when I say goals, I literally mean in any field. And we can even say like the gym, could be reading, could be in any creative like form, could be like art or music, whatever. Just something to commit yourself to, which is, and this can be something which you suffer in the short term with. Like for example, with the gym, you might not like it at the start, but you'll eventually see the gains long term, see the benefits long term to mental health, whatever, as well as physical health when you keep going to the gym. It's that kind of thing, just something to commit yourself to, and these will ultimately just make you feel more fulfilled, make you feel more happiness. And I'm not saying like this is definitely the case, but one of the reasons why you don't feel happiness or fulfillment right now is because you don't have anything meaningful you're working towards. And yeah, so just try find that something to work towards. And a kind of important tip I want to use for this is the power of visualization. I know this might sound like bro science and everything, but honestly, they did a study about people throwing like basketballs into hoops, and the group which visualized throwing the basket into the hoop scored more than the group with no visualization. And when you say visualization, this can literally just be 5 minutes a day visualizing you seeing the success in this habit. Like let's say you're going for a PB for running, you want to see that success, you want to visualize you running and you reaching the goal, looking at the time, this new PB, that kind of thing. And so instead of visualizing the past, you want to visualize the future basically. It's that kind of thing. Like I said, 5 minutes doesn't take long, but you can see serious benefits of this. So just try this, honestly. Try this, see if it works for you. If it doesn't work for you. But honestly, just give it a shot. So just visualize you doing the actual habit and you seeing, and this is important, you seeing the success in this habit. Don't visualize you not seeing the success. Make sure you visualize on the success as well as the actual doing the habit. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you learned something today. And yeah, subscribe for more videos like this.